The compound of Kingsmill Incorporated, one of the leading textile finishing company within Metro Manila. We will be showing you the installed Hamada waste-fired boiler with a capacity of 5,000 kilos per hour or 5 tons per hour. At this moment, we will be focusing you the installed Hamada boiler, wherein we will be showing you the furnace or the combustion chamber, the economizer, and the full operation of this installed Hamada waste-fired boiler. Or they have started using this coconut shell at my back, and until now they are still using it. In spite of the abundant supply of coconut shell, they continue using this type of fuel, wherein it is very effective in generating steam. By this time, they have been using this type of fuel. They mix it with wood with a percentage ratio of 80% wood. The left back portion of the Hamada boiler, and within this side, you will be looking at the chimney, wherein you will be watching that there's no smoke coming out. That means the efficiency of the boiler is so within the above average. There you can see no smoke coming out, and that means that it is a pollution-free boiler. We will be showing you again other parts of the boiler wherein you'll be familiarized on how this boiler operates. See operators feeding coconut shell and some parts of wood. At this portion, we are now trying to operate the boiler at high pressure. Now the pressure now reached at 7 kilos per centimeter square, when we will be trying to operate it at a higher pressure. Now you are now watching the combustion chamber area, wherein all the wood and coconut shell is being filled. Now you are now watching the high fire system of the boiler. As you can see on the furnace, the fire is approaching at the end portion of the boiler tube. One is to generate steam with a lesser time. This is what you will be watching now on the screen. The operator is opening the door of the furnace. As you can see, we are now standing just a few meters in front of the furnace, and we cannot feel any big or hit within this front of the furnace. That means that you can stay in front of the furnace within a few meters away. That is the advantage of the Hamada waste-fired boiler. The right-hand side of the boiler, we'll be showing you, this is the boiler body. We'll be going back to the exhaust system, wherein you will be watching the economizer system. This economizer system is a savings for fuel, wherein the heat being accepted by the water being fed into the boiler. That means the boiler water being fed into the boiler is of high temperature and means a lower savings and a lower consumption of wood. Seeing the screen, the previous bunker boiler they've been using before. They have stopped operating since they installed this Hamada waste-fired boiler. Before, they've been consuming much money because of this bunker-fired boiler. But now, they have stopped using it already. So, as you can see on the screen, the boiler is no longer in function. Just located beside the Hamada waste-fired boiler. So the owner decided to place it just beside it because of the limited space. As you can see, is maybe too small, but instead they prefer using this type of boiler. Again on the screen, the tank being where the bunker fuel is being stored. But now it's already empty, wherein they have ceased this operation of bunker oil boiler. So that means that they have saved a lot when it comes to the usage of bunker fuel. And look at the tank. It's quite big to eat lots of money when you continue using bunker oil. We'll be showing you some of the type of wood being used by this Kingsmill Incorporated. They've been using the coconut trunk, wherein this was quite good in terms of fuel. And as you can see, there are lots of fuel being stored here, and there's no problem about the supply. And for other types of wood, they've been also used. In this type of consumption, like the wood supply, firewood supply from the mountains and some parts of the Philippine area. But mostly some of this wood comes from Quezon and Laguna, 200 kilometers away from this site. We are now located within Metro Manila area, and as you can see, there are plenty of Hamada waste-fired boiler installed within Metro Manila area. So we cannot find any problem with regards to the supply of fuel. And in fact, most suppliers of wood are convincing us to have a contract to supply within 5 to 10 years by this time. We'll be showing you the type of wood, which is not a coconut trunk, but it is wood cut logs from the mountains. Now this type of wood will generate also a bigger and higher heating value aside from the coconut trunk we have shown you a while ago. So as you can see further, we will be showing you the delivery of wood on that particular side. We just arrived and they are unloading the wood for this Hamada waste-fired boiler purpose. The delivery truck, wherein it comes from San Pablo City, 90 kilometers away from this site. They are unloading the fuel for the Hamada waste-fired boiler. This capacity is 22 tons capacity, and they have been delivering for quite some time. In spite of the weather, in spite of everything, they can still deliver. So that means in the Philippines, there is an abundant supply of wood, and especially most other countries has the same supply. So I think we better have it now to go into the Hamada waste-fired boiler.